Today we're going to be changing the gasket head here. Gasket replacement silicone. You don't have to get the original, but you can order them off Amazon for like, what was this, like 10 bucks for 2 silicone heads. We're going to need to make sure the machine is off. Make sure it's not hot when we're doing this. And you're going to have to take apart the machine, clean it a little bit. And we'll take it apart. You want to get rid of as much as you can here. We can take that water apart. Just put it in here for now in the sink. Okay, and so once everything's apart, you're gonna want to get a little rag. This is where the gasket's leaking, and it's spraying, and it doesn't have a good pressure. If you look under there, there is an Allen wrench, which you need to unscrew. So you want to grab it. Got a little toolbox here. Unscrew that. I'm not sure what it's called, but we need to take that out. You want to grab the correct size. I think it should be this one. Let's see. Yes, that looks like it is it. And let's take this out right here. Now, taking everything apart just makes it a lot easier to access what you need to access. That's unscrewed there. Now, the next step, you want to grab a flat head or something like so to pry this out. So you want to just jimmy it, make sure it's nice. You want to take out the gasket right there. Alright guys, we use some leverage. We're finally able to get this thing out. Now, let's see. Tears. This thing is just decrepit in general. Now let's see the new one. Much more sturdy. See, this one, it just tears. It tears so easily. And this one, you see, it's a much higher quality. Okay, so next thing we want to do, I want to grab our little flathead here and clean up in there a little bit. All right. Let me clean these stains off too. While we're under here. Okay. Next thing we want to do, go ahead and put the new silicone in there and just slide it on in there. Make sure it goes all the way in. And what we want to do is grab, and we want to make sure it's nice and set in there. Nice and evenly set. Okay, that looks good. Now we're going to put this back on there. We're going to go one more time. Make sure it's all evenly set. And now we're going to screw this back in there. Make sure it's nice and tight. Not too tight, but secure. All right, it looks good. Now we're gonna compare and see if it leaks at all. So that's the old one. I'm gonna toss that in the garbage. I'm gonna go ahead and put my tools back up there. Having tools comes in so handy. Okay. All right, that's done. We're screwed in. We look very solid. Put our coffee beans back in. It's not going nowhere. And let's put our tools back in there. So, let's plug it in. She's plugged in now. And now we wait for her to heat up. We can go ahead and blend our coffee here. All right. She's ready to go in the oven. Now we're gonna see. It's clean right now. No stains. We are going to see if she splatters. So this machine takes way too long to heat up. And I'm thinking it has something to do with either the water pump. So on the next episode, we're gonna be trying to fix that on this machine that we got for $100. And once fully operational, we could easily sell it for $300, $350. Okay, let's push her back here. I could feel her getting warm. Problem with this machine, it just doesn't stop getting warm, so I always have to turn it off. Okay, let's go ahead and run her. I think it's this thing. Changed the gasket, but to no avail. I'm thinking it's this, but we'll see. Okay, so this morning, just as I assumed, after replacing the gasket, I noticed that it was still leaking anyway. But I noticed it was only leaking from these two sides. There's a little crevice on both sides, and the pressure, it wasn't maintaining pressure because of these essentially pressure leaks. So that's where the water was leaking out. So, as you can see, this is not made to handle this Breville. This is likely made for a different espresso machine. So this is the one that we bought. We got off Amazon for $20. Feels like a good product. So I want to take this off the cap that it came with. and I want to put the old cap on here. So the issue with this Breville, when you turn it on, it takes about 2.5 times as long to heat up. So the previous owner said that he had descaled it, demineralized it and everything, and that he changed the solenoid valves. So we can cross that off the list. So let's go ahead and power it on. And we will be back once it heats up. It's heated up, I can feel it hot right here. We have no water, so let's fill this up. I'll go ahead and demonstrate how this new portafilter works. Okay, this should be perfect. Let's put this bad boy in there. We'll see, I'll put it like right here. All right, and we will run it right now. So there's the issue right there. It just flies everywhere. It flies everywhere. The good thing is there is no more leak. No more gasket leak. So the new portafilter solved this issue. Now I'm gonna finish brewing this cup of coffee, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to perform a cleaning on this machine. There isn't an exact amount, but we'll just eyeball it. We'll put extra for impact. Let's go ahead and put this in. All right, so this is how we're gonna want to clean. We're gonna want to put this in for pressure. We'll put this cup under it. And you want to hold power and these two buttons at the same time for 3 seconds. And cleaning is flashing. So it is going through. Vinegar is going to do its magic. It is squirting quite a bit. The pressure is not going up. It's not good. We will be back once it's done cleaning. It has finished cleaning. It did go a little rougher than I expected. There's some residue in there. So what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna wanna clean this out a little bit. And we want to pour out this water here. The vinegar water. I want to put new water in here. The new water in. And we will run this. Looks like the pressure is very unstable. It doesn't look like the water is fully running properly. It'll run, but that's not how it's supposed to run. So we're gonna go ahead and clean her up. We'll do some research on what the next best step is here. We'll see what the next best step is here. We'll try to find the malfunctioning area. Alright guys, thanks for watching video number 1. Troubleshooting my $100 Breville. See if we can't get this thing fixed up.